After the crash, low voltage function, hazard lights on, doors unlocked. The call activated, but the operator cannot hear.
你好，突发车内的救援案件，请需要帮助吗？
没事儿，人没事儿。喂。
请问车辆附近有人在吗？
Door on this side opened. Rescue and extrication rating acceptable. Airbags deployed. Pre-tensioning seatbelts activated. Its front buffer zone work well with the rear guard. The front bumper beam and crash box absorbed much energy. So did its wheels and suspension. All these reduced much impact on the compartment. The firewall broke the rear guard. A pillar remained intact, but the roof crossbeam disengaged from the pillar, causing severe intrusion. A and B and C pillar were good, so its structure rating acceptable. The passenger's head was hit by the roof, and his neck had severe injury. Poor. It wouldn't make it. The driver was well protected by the restraint system and can survive with minor injury. Its overall rating in this test, acceptable. 40 miles per hour, 40% frontal offset crash against a deformable barrier. Simulates a crash against other vehicles. This is the IIHS Moderate Overlap Frontal Crash Evaluation, a standard in NCAP assessments. The vehicle is set to the maximum load. Front, 1 dummy, second row, 2 dummies. If there is a third row, 2 dummies. In this crash test, low voltage functioned, and the battery remained good. Hazard lights on, doors unlocked and open easily. The call worked well.
您好，这里是小米汽车紧急呼叫中心，请问有什么可以帮您？
没事儿，误触发了。
好的，先生，那就先帮您。
Rescue and extrication rating, great. Its aluminum alloy bumper beam and crash box work well. So did its longitudinal beam and subframe. The front die-cast aluminum also absorbed energy. The front crumple zone kept the door ring intact. No notable deformation or plastic hinge on the pillar, so its structure rating, great. Its dummy protection is not that great because of the mismatch of the restraint system. Its airbag deployment is too fierce that caused severe head injury to the driver. Head and neck protection, moderate. The injury could be lethal. The driver also had high chest compression. Its ribs might fracture. Chest protection, moderate. The front restraint system rating, moderate. The rear left dummy also suffered high chest compression. Its ribs may also fracture, moderate. The rear right one only had minor injury. So, rear restraint system, acceptable. Its overall rating in this test, acceptable. 50 miles per hour, 70% rear end crash by a 1 point per tons test vehicle. Simulates a secondary high-speed rear ending. The dummy layout and weight distribution remained unchanged. According to the U.S. federal regulations 301 and 305, major focuses are fuel and battery leakage, thermal runaway, and structural integrity. Its power battery remained intact after the crash. Battery integrity, great. Its rear crumple zone, bumper beam and crash box absorbed energy well. Door rings were fine. Its structure was robust. So its structure rating, great. The overall rear-end crash rating, great.